Good evening, viewers. Here is Wednesday's edition of the Regional News. We begin in St. Lucia. The government of St. Lucia has approved Carnival celebrations for next year, but maintained that it would be held subject to the full approval of the Ministry of Health and in keeping with established health protocols. The government said that the Vaxxed Mass was agreed upon following several consultations between stakeholders, the Department of Creative Industries and Culture, and the Department of Health. Carnival, held annually in July, is one of the country's biggest cultural displays and has had a significant cultural and economic impact. The name suggests everyone participating in Carnival 2022, including revelers, patrons, support staff, and service providers, must be fully vaccinated. The aim is to create a bubble to ensure the safety of the general public and all Carnival patrons. St. Lucia Carnival has grown to become one of the biggest carnivals in the region and by all indication was set to continue on an upward trend until the onset of COVID-19. Moving to Trinidad and Tobago, a Caribbean Airlines CAL flight bound for Trinidad from Miami, Florida, USA, was diverted to Puerto Rico on Monday evening after a passenger passed away on board, leaving more than 150 others stranded up to Monday night. In a news release Monday afternoon, CAL confirmed that a medical emergency had forced flight BW483 to land at Luis Muñoz Marin International Airport in Puerto Rico instead of Piarco International Airport. CAL's communications manager told the Express that everything within its control was being done to bring the passengers home. She noted that CAL does not fly to that destination, which is a diversion airport for the national carrier, and the airline was operating within regulations of another territory. We continue in Anguilla. Anguillians who are unvaccinated against COVID-19 have been warned that foreign medical institutions will not take them if they suffer from any medical emergency that requires a service not available on island. Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Health, Foster Rogers, disclosed that several islanders have already been turned away for treatment. Rogers noted that hospitals in the region were not accepting transfers from Anguilla if the patient was unvaccinated, stating that the government has been calling on citizens to get vaccinated since February. Rogers reiterated that no patient will be accepted if they are unvaccinated. So far, quite a number of hospitals have refused a few Anguillian patients because they are not vaccinated, making it difficult for authorities to place those patients in the region. Rogers further said that because of the evidence of vaccination and because of opportunities they have had in the region to be vaccinated, many institutions are now saying persons have had the opportunity. As such, they have to protect their countries. The U.S. is also not an option since non-U.S. citizens must be vaccinated against COVID-19 to legally cross the U.S. borders. Over 61% of Anguilla's population of approximately 15,500 persons are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. And finally, a magnitude 4.2 earthquake was recorded in the vicinity of 3 islands in the Caribbean: St. Kitts and Nevis, Antigua and Barbuda, and Puerto Rico. The UWI Seismic Research Center, UWI-SRC, said it occurred on Monday around 7:25 p.m. local time at a depth of 198 kilometers. According to the automatic earthquake location from UWI Seismic Research Center, the quake struck 121 kilometers northwest of Brasiteer, St. Kitts and Nevis, 214 kilometers northwest of St. John's, Antigua and Barbuda, and 236 kilometers east of Fajardo, Puerto Rico. And that concludes tonight's edition of the Regional News. I am ALANA NADIR. Thank you for joining.